Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Swordflight. Alright, so we're about to head into a vampire hold, which is probably not going to be the best thing. I would like to have Barrage for this sort of thing, but unfortunately, he won't go with me out into the desert, and no one trusts him. Honestly, he's probably more trustworthy than Jalar here, if I'm being completely honest. Harpers are pretty famous for being entirely untrustworthy. And if there's one thing that Barrage does, it's keep his word. Only got a 21 on my attack. Shouldn't my attack be higher than that? I feel like my attack should be higher than that. Wait a second. If I'm looking at all this stuff, it's not Woodland Stride that I was thinking of. Thought I had some kind of ability. That one. That's what it was that made my attack so much better. Well, this really doesn't look good, I gotta be honest. This looks like a pile of gargoyles. And I'm figuring they're all gonna break open at once, probably with some skeleton support by the look of these bones. Yep. Go, boy. Okay, I'm gonna grease the room. Okay. Try to kill this one. Oh, there goes Talu. Okay, beat this one down. Now we're gonna kill Jalar next. He's that skeleton warrior, I tell you, he hits hard. Got him. Alright. Hey man, you could really use a potion of heal, huh? Oh, great. I rolled a 1, really? How long does that last? Kill. Frightening normally should not last this long. Here we are. Finish that one off. I can probably take one of these okay. Ow. Yeah, I think it can output enough damage in a short enough span of time that a critical healing potion I don't think will be enough to outdistance their damage. Potions of healing are the only things I can count on. Okay. That was a rough encounter. And it always is. That is one of the more difficult encounters in the entire game that I've ever had to deal with. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed that I actually managed to do that on my first try, even if it did cost me my entire team. I don't want to waste all 3 resurrections on them. I'm going to drop a raised dead on each of them. We're going to head back downstairs and hopefully get some rest again. That's a pile of gargoyles out of the way, though. At least I don't have to refight those. Also, note to self, use a potion of clarity or something next time. All in all, though, we did pretty good. Talu didn't. Well, the rest of us did. Gargoyles are quite a handful in this. Especially when you drop us in a room with, 6 of them, and then a bone golem and a skeleton warrior. Skeleton warriors are like a truck, and they're decently tough, and pretty hard to hit, just overall. Bone golems aren't really that strong as a general rule. They're just so frustratingly durable. It takes forever to put them down. Those are some pretty good rolls. I didn't get max out Constitution, but I got 2 points better in my strength, which is nice. Yeah, I could never expect my armor class to be as good as most people's, because I use a 2-handed weapon. A lot of these others use shields. Jalar doesn't. His armor class is better, partially because he has friggin' ridiculous equipment. You have +3 natural, +3 of those boots that I would really like, +3 cloak of fortification, which is really good, extra dexterity points, armor with an 8 dexterity bonus. He's hasted all the time, which is another like 4 points to his benefit. That's a really nice short sword too. As you can see, on hit slate racial group of undead with DC of 22. He can insta-kill undead, which is pretty handy. Like that. Unfortunately, bone golems are not undead. Stupid stone golems and their determination to slow me. Again, you waste a harm on that thing. Talu deserved to get hit by that. He literally walked over and dispelled the charm that was, or the turn that was on it. You don't need your strength, so I'm not going to waste restoration on him either. How much am I down? About 80 hit points. Sounds like a good use of an elixir. hallway or the door? Definitely gotta go check out the door first. Shara. It's the abducted woman. Now looks like a lot of torture equipment. These are actually pretty tough doors. I don't think there's anything in most of them. I just like getting rid of the locks that the bad guys use. Not one of those monstrous vampires. I'm going to be rescued? Yes. Shara, thanks. You're still alive. I'm unknown. You would not have given up on me. You and your friend here have surely proven yourselves great heroes fighting your way so far into this place. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Is anyone else from the camp still alive? I'm afraid not. All the others were killed and drained. They've not yet gotten to me, because I was the most recently captured. What do you know of this place who kidnapped you? Know little beyond the fact that my captors are vampires, stole me and the others, took us so they could feed off our blood, did learn they're part of some larger secret society. How'd you learn this? There was a woman, a vampire as well, but a mage too, some kind of leader. She was displeased with what the other vampires had done. They weren't supposed to reveal their presence in that way, but it seems some of them were recently turned and hadn't anticipated how strong their bloodlust would be. They weren't able to control it, wanted more blood than had been rationed to them, so they went after us. Anyway, this mage vampire chewed them out, went on about what they were doing was poor service to their lord, and showed a lack of devotion to his great cause. Likely explains why they did not all attack our camp in coordinated group. Alright. It's the main thing I was able to learn. I'm afraid it wasn't much. You know how many enemies are here? Not exactly. There are at least several vampires, perhaps a few more, who are in charge of the place. And they have many lesser undead and golems serving them. I've also heard references to some lord they serve. Don't know who or what that would be. Alright, way behind us is clear. Aren't you coming back? We must make certain the monsters are dealt with. I hope you survive. We'll wait for you back at the camp. Ow. This is a long hallway. I figured there's going to be more traps than that. What are you doing? Do you have Disable Trap as a spell? He looked like he was getting ready to fight that trap. I guess he doesn't. I don't know what Tyler's doing. He's just confused. Oh. Awesome. I will take the extra loot. Some kind of magic necklace. Probably worth it. Alright. Another big open room, so I'm figuring there's more enemies. Oh yeah. The skeleton warrior I saw out there. Let's put down one of these mages first. Oh yeah, chase down and kill that one. Okay, there's stone golem in here too, but he's out there. Okay, you guys have that one. I'm tired of that guy. I'll make sure that I didn't accidentally target that thing's corpse. I just realized that all four of us are capable of casting magic. I guess honestly most classes are. There's only a handful that can't. The majority is with the spellcasters, in one form or another. Okay, let's kill that stone golem before he teams up with any other groups of bad guys. Typical. Ha! Ow. Anyone want to finish him off, please? Why would you try to dispel him, dummy? Okay, so let's see what we're looking at. That's a big old dragon statue. Trap? Other trap. Some sort of altar appears to have been set up before a statue of a dragon. Okay, well that'll do it. Recognize the symbols within this altar. They're those of the cult of the dragon, a group dedicated to placing Faerun under the rule of undead dragons who they worship, or think they're destined to this domination or some such thing. Chief activities assisting interested dragons in necromantic rituals necessary to transform them into undead Draco Liches. This must be a base of the cult. It's an organization the Harpers have had encounters with on occasion, so I'm not altogether ignorant concerning their ways. Practice has recently developed among some segments where some of its members arrange to be transformed to vampires so they can keep serving their draconic lords permanently. I once participated in a Harper raid on another base of the cult, found myself in battle not only against vampires, but a dragon as well. Fortunately, the creature had not yet made the transition to undeath, which I understood can make a worm even more powerful, so we prevailed because some of the more powerful members of the organization were present. Hope our own lesser abilities are sufficient to crush the cultists, but I'm not confident we're enough to face a dragon or worse, a Draco Lich. I think eliminating this evil is worth taking many risks. Not exactly the weakest spellcaster myself. I'm not in the same league as the mightiest of the Harpers. A bit more experienced now than I was at the time of that raid. Believe monsters here remain a danger we must strive to eliminate. Possible we could parley with any dragon ahead, for some of them do have doubts about allying with a cult. Plans of which they were not consulted. Nevertheless, I pray will be a match for the dangers that lie ahead. Ring of Reinvigoration, that's handy. Sunburst. Wow. Brilliant explosion occurs where caster directs, causing 1d6 points of damage per caster level to all undead. Non-undead creatures suffer only 66. Vampires are destroyed instantly if they fail a reflex saving throw. Well, that's pretty handy, isn't it? At level 20. Oh my goodness. Well, guess who I'm using that on? Acid Bolt. Bunch of stuff I can't identify. Hey, can you identify my equipment? Yeah. Well, he only identified a couple things. That's an amulet of elemental resistance then. Right, where am I going? Checking out this door first. What is energy buffer? I'm not sure what this thing does. Gain damage resistance 40 against all elemental forms. Spell ends after absorbing 60 points. A turn per caster level. That's a pretty significant elemental defense. Jalar, where were you running? Is Jalar about to betray us? He is a Harper, so I wouldn't put it past him. I do not trust Harpers. I can use Finger of Death. That's cool. Those are vampires. How many do we got? 6. Hi, guys. Okay. How's this thing work? Oh, goodness. All of them survived. I should blast them again. They've already started just massacring my people. Ow! Man, they hit hard. And they have a ridiculous armor class. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to get lucky on the rolls. These things are a nightmare. Every time. Because they do have an absurd armor class. And of course you have to kill them all in short order, because they will start coming back. Yeah, this one's really gotten away from me. I was hoping I could draw out more than one of them at the first part. Okay, and then the gaseous form. Yeah, they just make their reflex saves, like 4 plus 16. They have to roll 1, 2, 3, or 4 to fail this thing. Yeah, okay. We're probably going to need every buff we can get our hands on, first of all. Let's see here. How much? So, all of you guys come running up here. So definitely need to bless. I can drink an aid. I don't have many buffing spells. And they will make their reflex saves on everything as a reflex, right? Yeah, I think it is. Protection from elements, not really handy. This one... Random Greater Elemental. That's pretty strong. I'm summoning it. Because these things call for it. This vampire encounter is perhaps the single most dangerous encounter in Swordflight. Stormcaller, Rod of the Wilderness. Okay. This one. Just drop a bark skin on Jalar. Give him an even better armor class than he's already got. Okay. Now, my goal is to sunburst these things, but I would like to hit them all at once. Ah, how? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die immediately. Yep. Man, they suck. And they all seem to make their fortitude saves against Jalar's Sword of Disruption, too. Also, they don't ever seem to get pointed in another direction. They just keep charging. No matter who else attacks them or gets in their way, they go straight for whoever they first decided they were fighting. Thanks for the color spray, man. Big preach. I would like it if this at least hurt them. Why aren't you fighting? Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. New plan. Everyone retreats. And now you're all gonna chill right here. And I'm gonna go start trying to lure them out in small numbers and kill them one at a time. Because this is all that we can do. I can't kill them, well, I can't really kill them one at a time. Frankly, that's not a viable solution because there are too many of them and they keep coming back, so we are going to have to kill them all together. There you go. Okay, we killed 2 of them. Come on now. Can you heal me real quick? No, heal me. Jalar, knock that off. You guys chase that thing, you will run right into the face of the other vampires and they will kill you. Okay, we've gotten 3 of them. Draw out and kill you. Okay, now they're not making their saves. Now it's working. Oh, whoops. No, Jalar, we need you over here. Fight the thing that matters. Okay. I think we're going to start with this side of them, because I think most of the ones that we killed first are over here, and I definitely want to start staking them before they start waking up. Do I have a wooden stake? Worth 200 a stake. Holy hell, so I'm getting 345 each kill. Which is an absurd amount. Well, I say worth it for the amount of trouble that that took. What is the armor class on this elemental? Because they actually seem to have trouble fighting it. 26? So worse than mine. Actually surprised at how well that thing held out. Okay. Monk's outfit. Those look like boots of striding to me. Hopefully that's most of the vampires. Good thing their coffins were right here. They'd probably respawn faster than I could kill them if they were all in this room. Or in these rooms. Okay, never mind. You just told me it wasn't possible to pick the lock. Why are you doing that now? That's probably a strength belt. I'm going to go ahead and say I can't really identify anything. Rope's the shining hand. That's it. His lore's barely any better than mine. He has bard levels, doesn't he? No, he has Harper Scout, which I don't know if that actually gives him. Yeah, no, it does. Bardic Knowledge. That's what I thought. Bonus equal to their level to any lore check. You're telling me that he has a 15 plus 12. He's got 27 in that stuff, and he still can't figure out what most of this is. circle's been filled with blood. Can't have that. Should have cast Restoration on it or something like that and see what happens. But smashing it works too. I think it's more in line with the Barbarian way. You know, I think I understand why they gave me energy buffer. It's because I'm going to go up against a dragon. Cult Mage. Okay, that'd be the one in charge. She has a Flesh Golem and a Skeleton Warrior. That's gnarly. Probably more in here, frankly, but you can't see. Yep, I knew it. Okay, kill the Flesh Golem. That one hits really hard. Rocks are a handful, but they're not as bad as they could be. Kill her. Oh, great, the acid. Nope. Okay, that works. Man, those heals are nice. It was only one vampire, and she didn't have the armor class the others did. That's the real reason those monks are such a handful. Is they're so hard to hit. Thanks, man. Rune of Enhancement +3. Used properly can permanently increase the enhancement of a melee weapon to +3. Use the item's unique power to trigger conversation, enabling you to attempt the weapon held in your right hand. A success depends on your craft weapon skill, with a bonus given for being a dwarf. If your attempt fails, you might want to seek out a capable dwarven smith and require his assistance. Okay, it says it'll only be consumed if it is successfully used. Oh, Vampire Key. Probably need that to get past. I can try, but I know I'm going to fail, because I have...
Well, hello to you.
Yeah. It gave me another summon creature 8. Papers and letters related to the business of the cult are spread out on the table, most of them routine and not very interesting. One letter was written by the vampire mage running the base of the cult, meant to be sent to colleagues elsewhere as a phrase that catches your eye. Varaxaj Kalvzor is a younger dragon than most of those whose thoughts have turned to seeking a means of obtaining immortality. Nevertheless, he's been convinced cooperating with our plans is in his best interests. Claims he's not yet ready to begin the transition to death, but I think will soon be persuaded. This may be very good news. It appears from this base where it supports only a single dragon, not yet a Dracolich, and a relatively young and less formidable one. We still have better chances than I fear if it comes down to a fight. Yeah, well, we're gonna fight it, no matter what happens. Can I just finish getting my loot here, please? I don't know if there's even a single scrap of loot left. Takes a moment to examine the device. I believe it's intended to empower certain types of magical items, making it possible for an arcane spellcaster to store spells on them. Might be dangerous if the energy is within a release. I suggest we leave it. Make sure to kill all the cultists. Alright. So you can use that to make new contingency items. That is pretty cool. Traps. Oh. I think we just found some more loot. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to store some stuff. Honestly, I should put those wooden stakes in one of my permanent bags. I'm gonna hang on to them. You never know when you'll come across vampires that need to be staked. Okay, that should be good for now. Oh, that's a bone golem. I was just had the life scared out of me. I had no idea what I was even looking at up there for a second. Saw movement, thought my game was haunted. My fire elemental can kill you alone. Hold on, I want to see if it actually can. At like half health. You're just gonna put it down. Oh yeah. That thing is a little bit beyond most of what we'll encounter out here. And they have a lot of books lying around in sacks in secret rooms. I don't know if that's a vampire thing, but I really don't think it is. Robe of electric resistance. That's it, of all the things that I have. Can't even identify a scimitar +2. Your identifications are useless. It still saves me a couple bucks whenever I use it. Still pretty useless, though. Ow. I don't mind springing the traps all that much. I do prefer they be disabled. I guess we can walk. I'm gonna have to use a more powerful form of elemental protection if we find the dragon anyway. So this one can be used, I don't care. Saving throw and attack decreased. Did I get doomed or something? How do I undo that?
That is not possible.
Why not?
That is not possible.
Yes, it is. I hate this stupid, like, trap range where you have to get them right up on top of it to disable it. Boy, is it inconvenient.
I shall make it so.
He doesn't even have a helmet. You have an empty helmet slot, so do you. Why don't you guys have anything? I swear, you've got to come across, at least Snajog's trying to find stuff that can suit him. He's understandable, he's a gnoll. You people can wear anything. Why do you, if you're experienced adventurers, why are you not wearing as much magical gear as you can get your hands on? Ooh, they got some more defenses in here. Most of them stone golems, by the look of them. They got yeah, that's a lot of skeleton warriors. Okay, the slow is, it's gonna destroy me. Oh boy. Yeah, it was the slow got me. Do I need to use a haste or something like that to win this fight? I hate the slow. I guess I could drop a freedom. I have potions of freedom. Why don't I use that? A potion of freedom. I thought I had more than that. This one works. I like how now they know I am immune to it, so they're just going to not even try. Seems a little unfair. Oh, the fire elemental bludgeons. That's what kept hurting the clay golem. Awesome. You guys have that one. I hate the archer. Exit. Well, I doubt this is going to take us back where we came from. Dragon Boy's probably out here. Let's just hope that he doesn't have any extra support. He on the big center platform. Oh yeah. Okay. This is almost certainly going to go to hostilities. Well, I have Potions of Clarity. That will protect me from his mind blasting. Yeah, I don't really have much else, so I'm gonna go... I think Clarity's very short time. But I only need to make the save once. Once I'm within his range, he can't fear me again unless I leave it and come back. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Puny half-orc excuse for barbarian dares trespass on my territory. You fool for staggering proportions or simply feeling suicidal. I don't fear you. You don't seem to grasp in the presence of a superior being. Yeah. I probably should have thrown up an energy buffer or something like that. Let's see how this goes first. Snajog, fight. Oh, perfect one to dispel. Oh. That hurt so bad. Run away. I don't really have much in the way of spells I can actually chuck in. I can hit him with that. Did nothing at all. You guys want to fight him or something? Cool. potion of heal. Gonna need this again and that again. Ow, man, that hurts. Kill me again. Now you run away. Yeah, it's just gonna turn and kill Talu. That's alright, you people can be sacrificed because I can put it down. Oh my goodness, it still sees me. Okay. Fight it is. Or not. Yeah, we just got bad rolls. I don't really need Talu to be doing much. Need to cast a spell, Bless Clarity. Cast Bless on yourself, because that one will help us all. Cast a spell, Clarity, Jalar. You have more of those? No. Cast Endurance. Yeah, using your Endurance hasn't been used, right? On yourself. It'll help out a little bit. Okay. Well, let's go see how this goes again. Get to attacking this thing. Oh, it hit him, really? Jalar's got a better attack than most people do. And a much better armor class. If it focuses on him, it's going to have a hard time. My AC's only good so long as my my haste is active, which it currently is not, because it lasts for like 3 seconds. Ouch. Okay. Take a step back away from him at least. Heal up. Oh, come on now. Well, he doesn't have any healing either. I probably should have given him some, huh? Uh-oh! Okay. Come down here. Can you... No, not that. Can you attack them? Please? Oh, well, now we're dead. Okay, so Jalar needs some healing. Okay, so first... energy buffer. Lasts a turn a level and it casts at level 11. Yeah, that'll work. Jalar, take these 2 potions of heal. And those 10. I'll take back whatever you have at the end. I would love it if someone would just make a save. Attack it. Heal. Heal. No, not that heal. The useful heal. Dummy, why'd you do that? Thing just electrocuted my animal to pieces. Of course, the rest of my party's pretty useless. Oh, come on. Does it have to make every single knockdown that it does? And then crit on all the other hits? Top of that, this thing's armor class is ridiculous. It hits for 8 trillion damage every swing. Okay, Jalar. Get that out of the way so you use your actual healing, please. Yeah, everyone fails their save if they have not had actual protection against it placed. Okay, there goes my rage. I'm going to use it again. Oh, come on now, dummy. You have good healing magic. Why are you not using it? Is that thing regenerating? No, I thought we had it on near death for a second. Freaking ouch. You have a potion of heal, and you are face to face with a huge dragon. Thank you. You use both of them? Why? You only have to use one. Man, his AI is really being something stupid right now. This thing is close to death. Just, let's finish this off. Come on. Yeah, see, now you wish you had the other one, huh? Now we're gonna lose, because you're an idiot. Oh, this is driving me up a wall. My health is so unimportant in this encounter. I hate this. It's designed so that it's not going to be an easy fight. I get that, but it's a bit ridiculous when Jalar is just being the biggest dummy. Got it. Take away the rest of his healing, because it doesn't matter. Understood. And then hope he doesn't use them both immediately for some reason. It's really just luck of the roll at this point. I wish I would crit more often. My crits actually hit really hard. Oh, no, not me. Fortunate to have come upon me when I was not ready for a fight. Not a fool to keep fighting when I'm wounded, so it seems you escaped today. And it leaves. Typical. We didn't even get to kill the thing after all of that. I am taking that back. Man, you really didn't want to work with me there, Jalar, did you? Were you working for the dragon secretly? Doing everything in his power to keep us from winning. Okay, well at least that's a lot of frustration dealt with. I hate that thing. I don't have a ton of buffs I can use anyway, but it really doesn't help when all of my companions are just absolute boneheads. Snajog, you should absolutely have access to,
My greetings.
Well, I've encountered dragon and survived. Do not know if such luck continue. The camp has been rendered safe. Dragon still lives. You sure will not return. Clearly never had any particular interest to begin with. Now there's other things to worry about. Suppose it's possible at the point. At some point, the cult will return. May want to move our camp to some other location. I'll confer with Sakar. Doesn't concern you. You've completed the task which you've been charged. Eager to return to my duties overseeing the camp. If you wish to patrol about the desert before returning, I'd be willing to accompany you. Now you can head back. Let's just get out of here. You're gonna make me walk through the desert again? Please don't put other enemies in my path. I just want to leave. Oh, about time that annoying attack decrease is gone. I also forgot that Rage was lowering my AC. That was probably making it a little harder than it had to be. No, it wasn't. That thing was hitting me even when it was 30, just like it was nothing. No, there was nothing I could do. That dragon is not meant to be an easy or really fair fight. In fact, I'm fairly certain this ring makes it much easier. If you can identify it. I don't know why Snajog is still up there. Now he's coming. Tolu and I stay here for a while longer. I'll return to the Desert Dragon Inn. Meet me there if you want my help. Alright. All is well. Menace threatening your camp has been dealt with. Enclave of the Cult of the Dragnums, the source of the trouble. All these cults and secret societies are such a nuisance. If only the resources they devote to various crazy projects could be concentrated and applied to a single end, much good could be accomplished. Hardly your concern. I shall report to Hamad, the service. Yeah, could you give me a letter of recommendation? Really need more magical gear than you're sporting? Yes. Don't have any obligation to help you subsidize, but I suppose it would work. I'm not so ingenuous as to refuse such a request. I'll show write the letter you desire. I'm somewhat distracted with some other train of thought. You've somehow triggered still write the letter of recommendation. That should be suitable. Alright, so I can get in now. First I need to sell off all my garbage, though. And then I gotta give the seeds to the desert plant. But I really want to clear my inventory of all this clutter first. So, to the market. Okay, let's go to the clothing store first. I think he still has a decent bit of gold. Pretty much everyone else is completely empty.
Get yourself a good blade here. None finer.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's what's it. Oh, that's all you do,
Okay. So first, gonna go ahead, put this on, drink this. Let's go through this, see what we got. So Belt of Hill Giant Strength, Boots of Striding +3, both of them are pretty nice. Period of Wisdom. Undead Hunter's Crossbow, +4 versus Undead. You could use the Sunbeam once a day. That one would just hurt them, I should have used that. Dragon Slayer's Ring, +4 AC versus Dragon, +2 Universal Saving Throw increase, +8 on Discipline. That would have been helpful. Aura of Glory, which I don't know what it does, and a unique power. Not only does it offer some degree of protection, its special power will hurt and weaken significantly any dragon it's targeted upon. So yeah, it'd probably weaken him a bit. It gives me +2 on saving throws, and that +8 to Discipline I think is a big enough bonus. I'll keep that equipped instead of the Fortitude Ring. Okay, now as for the rest of this stuff, those are all just regular weapons. Dragon's Bane Bow. Massive criticals, +3, protection from elements, and remove fear. Oh, remove fear would have been nice. Necromancer's Staff. Horrid Wilting, negative energy burst, and Shadow Shield once a day. That's pretty cool. Mage Killer Shield. Okay, decent stuff. Dragon Slasher, +4 versus Dragon. Does some sonic damage. It's just a Nymph Cloak, just paralyzation. Scarab Protection +3, better than mine. Shield of Dawn, +4 versus Undead, cure critical wounds and serious wounds on it. Cool, cool. And I think that's everything. Right, I was gonna keep a couple of these stakes on hand, you never know. Enhanced Potion of Speed. That might have been useful. Okay. He's already almost out. I should at least sell off as many skeleton knuckles and regular weapons so I can get his hands on. Yes. Books. Don't need books. Okay, I think we've drained most all of his money. Yeah, he doesn't really have enough for anything else. Okay. Let's head over, sell the reagents. I don't think Blimfin's got enough money for much either. That is what I said pretty early on in this playthrough. No one is going to have money by the end. Like, pretty much no one. There's just so much valuable stuff, and given that they have a limit, it'll run out. I don't mind the limit that much, because it's not super restrictive. Although it can be annoying sometimes, so that's just a higher level haste. In my opinion, I don't see a reason for there to be a limit like that. Seems a little unnecessary. But I don't have an issue with it either. Okay. Haven't done a whole lot with most of these merchants in the middle, so I think I can sell them stuff no problem, for the most part. But I think they also have much smaller gold stores than the others. So, 1400 for a spell. In truth, I'm really helping them out a lot, given how much money this stuff is going to sell for to other people, and it will. Okay, I only have 4 items left. Although they're pretty big, expensive ones. Yeah, and this guy doesn't have much money to begin with. Oh, 5 items. Now 4. I think I definitely want you to make this Great Axe +3. Morden here. I've worked with runes like this before. Could use it to enhance your weapon. Charge 5,000. Seems kind of steep. Yeah, that's fair. It is a lot less than it would be. Yes. Cool. Not enough money for any of it. Not enough money for any of it. Guess I gotta go to the temple and see if... Temple of Tyr. Actually, I think I can do business at the Temple of Shar. I'm not sure if I can. Given that I helped the Tyrans out in the sewers, like I was neutral, so she would go... She'd give me the option, and so would the Tyrans, but then I helped out the Tyrans, and that might lock you into one or the other. I'm not sure. If I really have to find out, then I will, but for the most part, Tyrans are more convenient anyway, so I'll talk to them. Stupid Shar. Shockingly, I still have not leveled up. Okay, they had enough to take it. Cool. 471,000. Hopefully that's enough to afford whatever I want to buy over at Gatterins. I can go give the guy the seeds, get some rest, check out the store, and then be ready to head out for whatever else Hamad makes me do. Yeah, so that'll finish out those quests. The Were Rats in the Sewers one, it's there for... I don't know why exactly that's a quest in the quest book. It doesn't finish until part of a story event. And so, there's no point in worrying about that on the list. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what for. I have letters now. Mr. Ham Sandwich. Provided protection. Pleased you're able to assist those poor people that have had enough suffering in their lives without being preyed upon by foul villains. Some good at least has been done, though I still have doubts about involving myself with Colonos, but that's not something you need to concern yourself with. Suppose I got enough problems of my own. At any rate, you've done well. I'm impressed you were able to face a dragon and live to tell the tale. More experienced than you are now when I first battled dragon, and I barely survived. Here's your bonus. So what next? Many things are in motion. It may interest you to know I've received an initial report from Zayn about the Order of the Consuming Fire. He's been busy accumulating evidence of illegal activities, perhaps enough to justify a raid on their headquarters, but we'll speak more of that later. There's a more urgent matter at hand, namely the assault upon the Urania base. We soon will be. I've been ordering a number of military units to converge upon it. Soon they'll be ready to launch an assault. I'd like you to participate. Here's the staging area where forces are being assembled. You should travel there as soon as possible. Once you've arrived, report to the commander I've assigned, General Khalad Drain, and put yourself at his disposal. You're then to assist his forces in their assault in whatever way he thinks appropriate. Assault may have already begun by the time you get there. With any luck, this is all will end the schemes of the Urania once and for all. Be prepared for anything. After seeing the strength they've shown in other fields, you must assume their main base is not lacking in formidable defenders. If you locate any allies along your route to the Desert Dragon, they may provide or prove valuable on the mission. You may wish to complete any outstanding business you have in the city before embarking. Opportunities to pursue optional side quests will be somewhat limited. We're closing in on the end. I'm going to finally put an end to this army, hopefully. Given that I took out Gorav and Ulaz, who were two of the strongest, I can't figure the Urania are going to be that much harder, but I guess we'll have to wait and see how strong they actually are. Brought some seeds. Looks to be quite suitable as a reward. I was going to give you a piece of equipment left over from my adventuring days, then I realized since you're a half-orc with a mixture of other blood, just as I am, I can give you something better. This rune will allow you to enchant any item you have in a manner that the speed with which you move and react will be substantially increased, and it only works for half-breeds. Ooh. Rune benefits those with a mixed racial heritage, such as half-elves and half-orcs. Confer an enchantment that more fully integrates the defense, different racial elements at one's metabolism, getting them to work together quickly and efficiently. One can move around with great speed. Confer permanent haste on any equipable item that does not already have that property, targeted by its unique power. Try not to waste charges by targeting a non-equipable object. It will also set that item as only usable by a member of your race, which may sometimes cause complications with an item you might want to share with a henchman. The rune has multiple charges. It's suggested that instead of enchanting multiple items, you instead enchant one, save the rune to be used again when you find a better item. Placing the slot occupied by the first one you enchanted. If you prefer to have multiple items with the haste property for some reason, that is also an option. It's got 4 charges. Oh, this is awesome. So I don't need potions of haste. That is so cool. So normally he gives you like an option of a light armor, a medium armor, a helmet, bracers, or boots, all of which can grant you haste. But you have to choose which one. And I actually have been thinking this whole time, you know, what am I going to lose? And I figured I'll probably just have to lose the gauntlets of ogre power. 2 strength is as good as they get. I can subsidize that with some other stuff. But this is awesome. I'm definitely going to use the first one on Gorshabs, because this is a fantastic axe now, so I'm just perma-hasted. That's so cool. Okay, yeah, pocket that. I love that. Right, Tortorak doesn't have any training for me, does he? Oh, he does. I didn't know I'd leveled up since the last time we trained. So I'm getting 4 attacks around now, I think. Well, now orcs can no longer use their sacred axe. Now you have to have some human blood in you. $46, that is not a lot. Okay, let's head down to Gadarin's. Guess I could have saved some of my stuff and sold it there. Gadarin's is closer anyway, though, and if I have anything that really needs to be sold, now I can just go straight to them, because none of their stores have been depleted. And their stuff is freaking expensive, so they're going to have a lot of extra gold, too. So have some letters of recommendation. I can now open the door. Epic. Let's get the goods. Oh, this again. What are we looking at? Well, there is an Alpha Shrine. That's not ideal. And Nabasu. Oh, Nabasu are horrible. Succubus are strong but can be put down. Same thing with Vrox. But the Nabasu and Hezrao, come on now. I don't really have a chance against these things. Not most of them, at least. Given the kind of store that this is, hopefully other people have some better stuff than me. Although the guards seem to be doing decent. Yeah, the Nelfashrine's the big bad one. Ow! Oh goodness, they've drained me a lot. I don't know that I can even hit a Hezrao. Okay, I can, it's just really not easy. Hey, random person, you want to fight that thing? Thank you. That really didn't go your way. Went mine, though. That was super helpful, thanks. Okay, so it's strong, but I think I can take this thing. Yeah, 240. Okay, restoration yourself. They're about to put down one of these Nabasu. Two of them, actually. Okay, no one's attacking this one, but it's pretty badly injured. Don't you dare steal this kill from me. Thank you. I don't think I can even scratch that Nelfashrine without a crit. Oh yes, I leveled up. I'll make the effort. Yep, hit it with a 20. These things are basically second to Balors in terms of demon powers. Resemble humanoid boars. They're among the most powerful of demon kind, second only to the mighty Balors. Yeah. These guys seem to be invincible. Ow. Okay, well first let's put up that. He's probably immune to that. I could bump up my attack a little bit. Yeah, I guess Blade Thirst is pretty useless now too, huh? And then go Berserk. See if this helps at all. Hit him with a 20. Okay, yeah, I can hit him a little bit. Not much, but a little. Still have to roll very good, and usually on the first or second attack, because that's where I get my big attack bonus. This thing's got a better armor class than the dragon does. Oh, there you go. 300. I will take it. And I'm going up as a barbarian. Barbarian Rage. More Barbarian Rage. Okay, so toughness is good. Don't really need Great Cleave. Dodge could be a little handy, but no, toughness. An extra 29 hit points. That's handy. What could have been responsible for such an onslaught of demons? One of our competitors wouldn't have thought they'd go so far. Any idea why these demons were unleashed? Nope. Sadly, I'm without a clue concerning the matter. I was in the middle of what was shaping up to be a completely normal, routine day running the store when all the demons began suddenly appearing. Caused a fair amount of destruction. It will not help the reputation of our establishment. I should count myself fortunate to have survived. Fortunately, I and Aref were able to secure some of the prized weapons and protective gear we have for sale, things so powerful and expensive even the wealthiest nobles have not felt able to afford them. So equipped, even an old merchant could face demons with some hope of survival. I should mention in our next adventuring campaign. Whether they were set upon us as a mystery, no, it take a spellcaster of great power. I could investigate. Don't think we'd be interested in your services. Not sure what we would do in terms of an investigation. Whatever it turned out to be would be people better known to us. Alright. Full line of goods is not available due to the destruction of the demons and the fact that weapons the staff seized to fight them all still need to be reshelled. Seems we cannot reach the upper floors where some of the more valuable items were kept. Should have many items of interest, however. Alright, so a Watchman's Helm. Double the bonuses, double the bonuses. That's 11 grand. Not too bad. Strength and stamina plus 3, that's one better than mine. It's 100,000 for that thing alone. Hardiness of the Wild, 70 grand. Okay, I'm not going to need any of your gloves. Mind Blank twice a day, and Clarity once a day, plus improved stamina. You know, Mind Blank is actually super handy, because it lasts a decent while. That'd be nice to get my hands on. Yeah, I'm using Cloak of Fortification, so they have a plus 3 one of those. Great Druid's Armor. Sequencer can store 2 spells. Greater Endurance in Cat's Crew. What? What is greater? Plus 5 on Animal Empathy. Does this give Animal Empathy? Oh, it does. Barbaric Armor. 3 Constitution, Spell Resistance, and Intimidate and Armor bonus. That's neat stuff. But no, the Druid's Armor, there's no question about it. Okay, that's really expensive, but I think worth it. What do you have in the way of weapons? Do you just have a bunch of plus 3 stuff? Yeah, looks like it. Potion of Lesser Mind Blank, those are nice. Don't have much in the way of rings for me. You don't even have Ring of Resistance plus 3. I'll take a Bag of Holding. Those are nice. Oh yeah, take these. That's a Rune of Reinvigoration. Well, let's see. Okay, first thing. So, Hardiness of the Wild. Belt of Strength and Stamina. Watchman's Helm. Cloak of Fortification. Okay, that's a lot of money spent. I don't know what Greater Cat's Grace and Greater Endurance are. I didn't even know those were spells. Now I can store 2 spells in it. Not sure what spells I should, but I can. Robe of the Broken Ones. That's pretty cool. It's only lawful good, though. So if you're evil, what do you have for evil monks? Dark Moon? By lawful evil. That's pretty neat. That is actually pretty crazy. Plus 5. It's a plus 5 chain shirt, I think. With no spellcasting penalty, which is pretty cool. Druid's Robe. Sequencer. Only Endurance. That's weird. It's almost like Druid Armor, but not as good. Okay, put on Hardiness of the Wild. I have a 36 armor class right now? My goodness. I do have all my protections up, so it's really not that high normally, but even so. Okay. Yeah, they have some neat shields. Not that I can really make use of any of them. I could get the Cowl of Mental Protection, but that would drain me of all my money, and I do want to retain some. You never know what I might need to buy. Okay. Yeah, I'll take all your potions of heal. Lesser Mind Blank. I'll take a couple potions of it, just in case I really need them. A couple of Death Wards, a couple of Freedoms. Almost accidentally just bought that. Resurrections are pretty hard to get your hands on, so, well, man, those are expensive. I think I have enough runes of reinvigoration. Whatever. I'm gonna make a lot of money back from new adventures, so I'm not all that worried about it. And I've just bought all the big ticket items that I need to. Okay, I'm gonna head off to the other districts because I need to actually check some stuff before I'm done here. Actually, you know what? No, actually I'm gonna end this one here. This one's gone on pretty long. I'm gonna do some stuff off screen, and then I will we'll pick up at the city gates. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run around town, checking all the shops, buy up all the potions of heal that they've got, and anything else that might be pretty handy to me. And then I'll have my hands on that. I'm definitely going to have to look up the greater stuff and see what the difference is. Whatever it is, that's pretty interesting. I don't really have much I can think that would be worth putting on my armor. If I could get some really nice healing, I could do that. But I don't know if you can actually target things with a sequencer. Like, if I assign use sequencer, yeah, you just use it. So I think it's got to be spells that are beneficial to you. Blood Frenzy is around a level. +2 bonus to Strength Constitution, +1 to Will, -1 to AC. That's a little bit of a bonus. Could drop that or like a resist elements or a protection for elements or something. Who knows? That's 24 hours? I need that in my life. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna run around, buy up all the stuff that might be handy, head back to the Galata Estate, train, read, and rest, and then we'll pick up at the city gates. But I'm gonna end this one here. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.